Hello everyone!
Hi,
We're back with a new episode of What a K-Drama. I'm your host Kathleen.
my name is Ilse.
And today we're talking about 2021 dramas we're watching or we want to watch because this year was very insane.
It was really, really good, guys.
For you.
Look, I was living my best life.
I was trying to fish.
Trying to fish.
Yes, I was like, do I like it or not? You know, trying to get but this year was dark for dramas. It's like stories, blood, also a few weapons. But it was overall very heavy criminal police assassination stuff. It was quite intense.
This year was all about murder.
So, what are we talking about today, Ilse?
All right, so today we're going to give our brief highlights, top 10-ish of our favorite K-dramas of the year that we thought were best, that were most hyped up, most talked about. And then we'll briefly discuss what we're currently watching because it's nearing the end of the year. We're like mid-December when we're filming this.
Yes.
And then we're also going to mention some dramas that we want to watch but haven't had time yet or effort or energy. But they're on our to-watch list.
Yes. So this year was mostly you, right?
Yeah.
And the dramas I watched for 2021, we already spoken about them. Basically, you myself loved it to bits. Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha loved it to bits. Also, we spoke about it. But I think we haven't spoken about yours yet.
Yeah, because it's hard to talk about because you don't like the genre.
That is very true, but I will, be open about this.
We have talked about one series.
My Name,
yes.
Correct. Yeah, and look, it was fine, right? But the other ones to watch, they are a lot darker.
I mean, yes and no. My Name was pretty dark at certain points as well, storyline-wise. But yeah, I mean, people get murdered
A lot.
a lot. Sometimes by family,
Oh my god.
other times for money. Pish posh.
There is a lot of murder anyways.
Yeah. So let's talk about the first 2021 K-drama that really hit home. I was obsessed.
Okay.
Let's talk about Beyond Evil.
That looked very dark.
The show was so good, you guys. My God. Okay, so partly a bit-ish predictable. Like, I kind of figured out.
Yeah, but the thing is that you watched a lot of them shows.
Look, I expect that I'm talking to my people.
Okay, I'm not your people. You're
the crime drama people.
Yeah.
If you've seen a couple, you kind of pick up the patterns a little bit,
Fair.
Okay, but hear me out. There's a murder in town.
Of course.
Like 20 years ago or something. There was a cold case. A girl was murdered, and people think that it was a brother.
Oh.
Okay. Right?
Okay.
Busy little town in the middle of nowhere.
The usual.
Lots of murder.
Yeah.
Anyways, the cops can't put anything on him, really, but they have the gut feeling, cops in the 80s.
Okay.
But they can't really pin anything on him, so they have to let him go. He ends up becoming a cop.
Okay.
Wants to figure out who the murderer was.
Okay.
The entire town still does not trust him, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even
when he's a cop. Some people are fine with him, others are like, meh.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, imagine this scenario.
Okay.
This town full of murder.
Yes.
And then this new guy comes in. And he's like a cop that's like by the book. He's like super young. His dad is like super important person. And he really wants to crack that cold case.
Okay.
So when he meets the brother of the victim, he's like, I know that you did it.
Okay.
And they have to be partners for like other cases, right? But he's like, I know it was you. I'm gonna catch you. So they basically like new victims appear, blah blah blah. They have to find out who the killer's together. But there's so many layers to this story. I kid you not. It was so awesome to watch. And at one point I was like, do I trust him? Do I not trust him? Is he the killer? Is he not?
Okay, was him the killer? Are we doing the spoilers?
Are we doing spoilers?
Let's not.
Okay.
Because maybe people want to watch this.
It's good.
Okay, fair.
Okay, next one.
Mm-hmm.
Squid Game. You can't talk about 2021 K-dramas without mentioning Squid Game.
The amount of compilations I got for that one was pretty insane.
My TikTok was Squid Game. There was no other content. It was Squid Game.
It was like for a month, I believe. There was nothing else.
So long.
The song.
The Dalgona thingy.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
outfits.
I have to say the Dalgona makers got a lot of money this year.
Hell yeah! Capitalism!
Free marketing, hello.
Honestly, if you think about it, the whole series was a critique on capitalism.
And then people went to buy stuff.
Exactly. Like, kind of crazy when you think
I'm
about
meant
it.
to be them for Halloween. You know?
Yes! What is capitalism even? I don't know her.
Yeah.
Anyways, if brief gist of the plot is that poor people or people who have a lot of debt are invited to play this do or die game for a chunk load of money,
Mm-hmm.
right? The thing is, at first, people don't know that it's do or die, right? Then they see people get shot, they leave the game, but then they come back.
So they have the chance to leave the game and they come back?
Yes. When you're desperate, you're desperate.
So my question is, who are the people running this game?
The mega rich. That's why it's a critique on capitalism. Because they don't care about people. And when poor people see a chunk of money and they're like, oh my god, that's a lot of money. Rich people are like, peanuts. It's just another Tuesday. You know.
Oh my god. Okay.
It is super interesting. Again, a lot of layers to it as well.
Okay.
Because you can take it at face value and be like, oh, it's a do or die game for money. But then when you go a bit deeper into the whole like structure and the meaning of the story and the writer who created it, it's super interesting to read more about. So definitely go do some like Google searching.
You're probably gonna find a lot of information. A lot.
Yes. Yeah. I think there's a season 2 coming as well.
Probably YouTube essays as well about Squid Game.
Oh, 100%. I feel like this is another Parasite. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
Next one, Hellbound. Only recently came out on Netflix.
I literally watched 5 minutes, maybe less than 5 minutes, and I just saw people getting killed by something, and I was like, I'm out. Goodbye. It was nice to. Well, it wasn't really nice, but goodbye.
A show based on a webtoon.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that gives sense to the scene I watched. Okay.
Fair. So basically in Hellbound, what happens is that, how do I say that? Death prophecies.
The apocalypses.
Not really apocalypse, because it's weird. There's like a floating face in the sky made out of like smoke. It's like, you are a sinner, you will die this day, whatever. And people are like, no, what? So people go kind of crazy, and it's a very interesting look on religion.
Okay.
And how people react to certain truths that, like, they're trying to find meaning in everything, right?
Okay.
I don't want to give away too much of the plot, but it's very interesting. If you are interested in, like, the supernatural, like, religion-themed stuff, definitely go check it out, because it's an interesting character study. I did have some issues with the pacing.
Okay.
And, like, the weird structure, because there's like 6 episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the first 3 episodes are about a certain group of characters, but then the next 3 episodes are about other characters, but there's only like one person really ish. Two people who are like tied.
Into the both.
So I was like, where are these people? Like, what happened to them? Give me some resolution in this case.
Do you think so that season 2 is happening?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, fair.
Next up is Move to Heaven.
We watched it together, and we actually have an episode entirely dedicated to Move to Heaven.
If you want to be sad.
What the?
Yeah.
It was such a good drama though.
Also, Lee Ji-hoon. The band's amazing. 2021, his year.
Yes.
Go listen to the Move to Heaven episode because, you know.
Yeah.
It would be quite lengthy if I had to talk about every series. The same goes for DP, Deserter Pursuit.
Also watched.
So dope.
It was so dark and kind of bloody.
Yeah, super bloody. But such interesting camera work as well.
Yes. We
Amazing.
spoke about all of that in the episode dedicated to Move to Heaven because it was a really good show. Dark. Also, Jung Hae-in branching out of the rom-coms. Hello. He was the reason why I watched that drama. It's not my genre, but I did it for him.
I watched it for the plot.
Jung Hae-in. It's a good drama.
A trend I've noticed with Netflix though is Netflix K-dramas tend to have this like weird shaky cam that I'm not a fan of. I've noticed it in a couple of dramas. And like in DP it was fine. It made sense. But like what other show was it that I was watching? Either way, whatever. It's a new trend. I saw it in One Ordinary Day as well, which I'm watching now. I am not a fan of shaky cam. I think it takes you out of the story, and for some scenes it's fine. It makes sense.
Yeah.
If you want to give like this very disoriented, whatever, overwhelmed feel, like I get it. I also think there are other ways to show that your character is feeling that.
Fair. I literally have not noticed that.
So I hope it doesn't continue.
Maybe it's just for the dramas you watch. For the dramas I watch, the camera work is fantastic. Well done.
Petition. Enough with the shaky cam. Limit.
Fair.
Anyways, go watch our episode about DP.
Such a good drama.
Because that requires like a solid half an hour.
Explaining, yes, it's very dark. It is also very well done. And the acting was amazing.
Skills.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Law School. I loved this show. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I had a great year watching series this time.
The lead one for that one of my OGs, just saying.
Oh. If I give it the professor, I was like...
No, the boy. He wasn't Professor Flowers.
Yeah, he wasn't my favorite character. Either way, the professor was.
Of course.
No, it was very cool because basically there's a murder case in a law school.
Okay.
So the law students have to be like the lawyers of the professor who is being accused of said murder.
But is this for real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There was a murder at the school.
I thought it was like a practice.
No! They started off with doing like a mock trial.
Okay.
Like just a practice trial, right? But then someone discovers a body. The police think that it's the professor. So the students have to help out the professor to prove his innocence. But again, there's so many layers to this.
Okay.
And it's like lie after like intrigue, and everyone is a suspect and no one is a suspect. It's so dope. It's like a very lovely whodunit.
Nice.
I love it. Next up is Taxi Driver.
I remember that one.
You guys. Also based on a webtoon, I believe. Yes. SBS series.
SBS, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Unexpected.
Very unexpected.
Great. It's very cool. It's about a taxi service that is like available for revenge for hire.
It's a revenge taxi.
Yeah. But only for people who have been abused by the system, by the police, who haven't been helped by anyone. Like,
Okay.
they are taking care of, like, the underdog, the people who need it most.
Okay.
It's cool. And I think there's a second season coming.
You can get a lot of adventure stories, I suppose.
Exactly!
Okay.
Nice! Also, the characters are very interesting. I'm very intrigued. Need I say more? Then My Name, we mentioned that before. We have an entire episode dedicated to it. Go check it out. Then Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha.
Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, one of my favorite dramas of the year. Wholesome. It was like a warm hug. Then you cry. Then you're happy again. It was a mix of feelings. But overall, super positive, lovely characters, amazing stories. A 10 out of 10 people.
We also have an entire episode dedicated to the series.
Yes, the amount of content.
I love these like episodes. Wait, what am I saying? These K-drama episodes that we're doing.
Yes.
Like just an entire episode talking about this one drama.
Yeah, it really...
Nice.
Yes.
It allows us to go like a bit more in depth.
Than in the reviews.
Because this feels like a speed round, you know?
Yeah, and normally with our reviews we try to give it a spoiler free in case someone just wants a recommendation rather than a full review.
Mm-hmm.
Because I particularly am not a fan of spoilers, so I
love spoilers.
I'm not. And sometimes when I see a review online, everything is like very non-spoiler free. You know, so our reviews are kind of spoiler free.
We try.
We try.
Next up is Naviera.
Yes. Loved it so much with all my heart. It was like, it was full of wholesomeness. It was like there wasn't really a love plot, which I loved. That also based on a webtoon. And it's just so human and so well done. It's like, basically the message is we can all start again.
Follow your dreams.
Fine.
No age is too old.
It's very wholesome. I love the relationships. I love the stories. It's it's a beautiful drama to watch as well. It's like very aesthetically pleasing.
I didn't realize that this was from a webtoon.
It is also a webtoon, yeah.
People really went into the webtoons this year.
The amount of webtoons that are out there, it's insane. I want them. Okay, this is a petition. I want the Remarried Empress drama because I need that. Done.
Petition. Sign it.
Yes.
Next up is Vincenzo. You can't write a list without mentioning Vincenzo because
it's so long.
People went crazy.
Vincenzo. It was so
Vincenzo.
So long. Yeah, we also have a full episode about it because Vincenzo, we loved it, but oh my god, it was so long.
Yeah, they could have snipped up, you know.
Anyway, go and watch if you want. Like, the Vincenzo I have an interesting relationship with Vincenzo because it's bloody enough, but also I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really understand how you can like stomach that, but then other shows are like, no. You know what I mean?
I really like the leads.
Biased people, biased.
Yes.
The last one is Nevertheless, which is yours.
I had a rant every day while watching this show.
Yeah, so I basically have seen the show.
From my rants, yeah.
But can we mention groundbreaking?
Why? Oh, yes.
The lesbian couple?
Yes. Nevertheless, it was funny because we were all together into loving hating this drama. Everyone, we were all holding hands in TikTok. We love it, but we hate it. You know.
We hate to love it. Love
exactly.
to hate it. Love to hate it, I think.
Whatever. But the thing is that drama, it was beautifully done as well. I have to give it to the producers. The story wasn't my cup of tea, but the filmography was so pretty. You know.
Yeah, they did have some very pretty scenes from the stuff that I've seen.
Yes. And then, the other thing is that's the storyline. Look, the side stories were awesome. The main couple, I was like, so problematic.
I watched compilation with just like the lesbian couple because I was only interested in them really. Fair.
Anyway, nevertheless, a must watch for 2022 and also based on a webtoon, interesting characters. You have a bit of a variety of personalities there. It's kind of cute. Yeah.
So that was it for our K-drama highlights.
Yes.
Let's talk about what we're watching right now.
I am literally watching a couple of dramas. I'm watching Our Beloved Summer with you.
It's so pretty.
So pretty.
So cute.
Yes. And
Needs a bit of murder.
No.
But very nice.
No.
I think someone is gonna die.
I hope they don't.
I am like 90% sure that the grandma's gonna die.
I don't want to think about it. But thank you for the almost spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. I don't even know if it's gonna be real or not. But I think she's gonna die.
I don't like you.
I'm sorry.
I'm also watching Youth of May. I'm just on episode 2 or 3. And it's a very interesting story of how these nurse, she's not your typical girl, you know. It's like we're talking about the 80s. I think this is based on 80s society, you know, feminism. Was even feminism back then, you know, all of that. And then, yeah, she's like, you know what? I'm not having that. I'm going to be a professional and I'm going to let anyone abuse me.
Yes.
So
girl.
she is really good. She's really good. I'm on episode 2. It's very interesting. There's also talking about, I think it was a Gwangju uprising or something like that.
Yes, I think so.
So I'm in very early stages of this drama. So far, I'm liking it. The characters are well-rounded. The story is quite interesting. So I'm there.
I'm just a bit flabbergasted about the fact that they were siblings in Sweet Home.
They're not siblings in this.
I know. But they were siblings in Sweet Home and people are like, oh my god, they look so good together. And then they were both casted as the couple in Youth of May. And I was like, you guys.
They're siblings.
Yeah. Like, what is going on?
So what are you watching right now?
I'm actually watching a couple.
Yeah, I can imagine.
This
year was so good for you.
Yeah. Yes. But it's like, I feel like I'm too busy.
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't like watching like 3 different shows at once.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I'm doing now. So I'm watching One Ordinary Day. I have 2 more episodes left. And oh my god.
Okay.
It's based on a British TV series by Stephen Moffat, who also wrote Sherlock.
Okay.
The one with Benedict Cumberbatch. It's very intriguing.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, the performances are amazing. Like,
I can imagine the actors. They're very.
Jung Hae-in was the one in It's Okay Not to Be Okay, right?
No, Jung Hae-in is the one in Spring Flower.
Oh, what's his name from It's Okay Not to Be Okay?
I do not remember his name.
Anyways, the dude from It's Okay Not to Be Okay is in One Ordinary Day. Mm-hmm. He's the lead. Boy is like acting skills.
Well, I think he's the best paid actor in Korea, so he better be excellent.
Well, he's very good, and I hope he gets paid for this one because.
Oh, he is. I'm sure.
The other series I'm watching is Inspector Ku.
That was kind of cute.
No.
Well, the thumbnail in Netflix looks kind of cute.
Yes, but it's a detective insurance fraud thing.
Oh, okay. No, not something I will watch. Okay.
But what I like about it is that our lead is a detective lady, and then our baddie is a lady as well. And she's like super smart sociopath behavior.
Nice.
Like, she's evil, I get it. Like, she does bad things, but it's cool when she does it.
I don't know why I like it whenever women portray like this.
Because we need more, well, do we need more female baddies when they murder people? Maybe.
But the thing is that it's not really seen a lot in dramas, you know? No, it's always a dude.
Yeah.
I want some variety, you know?
Spice of life.
Yes.
The next show I'm watching is Happiness.
I started watching it. I literally dropped it because no, I don't like zombies.
We were watching it together. But then after like one episode, she was like,
I'm gonna be honest, I was half on my phone because I just can't see these people becoming zombies because nightmares, hello.
I thought,
what?
It's just funny when they're like thirsty.
Wow.
I'm like, you're thirsty for my blood?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, so you think I'm special?
Oh my god. No, I can't. I mean, the leads are amazing though. That's why I started watching them.
Yes.
The thing is that the story, it looks very interesting. Okay, beautiful, but very well done. Anyways. But I'm not a fan of the plot. I don't like zombies. It's just the zombies factor, you know?
I don't have an issue with that. And then there's like 3 series that I started watching, but then kind of dropped in the middle.
Okay.
That I really want to get back into because they're very good.
Okay.
So there's Monthly House, which is actually a rom-com.
Okay. Oh,
but it's about like house decorating stuff, interior design, which I obsessed.
Okay.
So it's really cute. I like it. Then Mouse, I was very into that. I was binge watching it until they did a brain switcheroo thingy, a brain transplant. And I was like, this is absurd. Like, he needed it to save his life. But they took the brain of the, like, dude that tried to kill him. And I'm like...
Now, hear me out. The question is, do you get the same thoughts?
That's the plot.
Ah.
That's the plot. He gets the memories. He doesn't know who he is.
Well, it does make sense, though.
It's so far-fetched. I'm like...
But does it happen for real?
Oh.
I would have believed it just saying.
The thing is, this series is very dark. Like, stuff happens with kids, which not a super fan of because it feels a bit gratuitous.
Yeah.
And like just there as a shock factor.
Yeah.
It does make sense in like the storyline, but it's very close to like crossing that boundary that is going to be like, this is too far for me.
Okay.
So I kind of need to get back into it. It's just a bit the brain transplant. Like I was like,
fair. I can see how that would put you off a series.
I was like, Jesus Christ! If it's not a brain transplant, it's amnesia. Like, give me a break. Anyways, the last one I wanted to rewatch is Mine. I started it. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes and then
what happened?
I was traveling, so...
All fair.
I was like, okay, I gotta fly. You.
It was it good?
It was on the verge of being good, yes.
Fair.
It was, I felt like it was still like story building, world building.
Okay.
But that took a while to world build, I gotta say.
Okay.
A bit of a slow start.
Let's go to the ones we want to watch.
Yes.
So this year, for me, I said it before, I had to fish a couple of dramas. so far, these are the ones that I'm looking forward to watch. Now we're breaking up. It's like the story, but apparently it's a realistic story that will make you, feel related to the characters and their love storylines or whatever. So I'm like, I like it. Right. And also, it's a love story between a designer and like a fashion photographer. I'm always into something like that. Also, the leads are really amazing. We have Melancholia. This one you wouldn't really like. I think it's like a relationship. I don't know if it's romantic or not because I don't know much about the plot. About a teacher and a student, but I don't know if I think it's in college, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I really like the 2 leads. Actually, the dude from Youth of May is the lead for that drama. And yeah.
He went from incest vibes to mess around with his student vibe?
No. He is the student.
Oh, that's worse.
Well, anyways, we're talking that one. Looking forward to watch. I think it's going to air. Is airing. I'm not quite sure. And then Strict Royal Inspector and Joy. This is like historical comedy drama, and it talks about this dude. Ended up he wanted to buy. I think he wanted to be like he wanted to be a restaurant owner, and he ends up working as a detective for the royals.
Why not?
I mean, what a change of career, I suppose. And anyways, he becomes friends with this woman from the Charleston era, and she wants to divorce. I'm kind of looking forward to watch that one because it seems like 2 very odd factors to mix in one single plot.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it for me.
I have 3 that I really want to watch.
Yes.
So I have Bad and Crazy, which is kind of bordering on December, January 2022. Then there's The Silent Sea as well. Same scenario.
Oh, the movie, right?
No, I think it's a series.
It's a series with Banuna.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then there's also Sell Your Haunted House.
I got so many TikToks about that one.
And it's been ever since I saw like the first couple of teasers. I was like, so we have houses, architecture, interior design, and murder. Match made in heaven. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm very excited about those.
Me too. I actually want to watch them, and then I think there's a couple more coming. I think there's No Drop with Jisoo from Blackpink is coming, and Jung Hae. So you have the K-pop Factor and Jung Hae, the mix mates. Yay!
I need a good plot.
I watch it because of the leads. Anyways, that was it for this episode of What a K-Drama. Just keep an eye on the website. Probably gonna drop all of these reviews and probably a lot more. Check out our previous episodes for the full reviews of some of these dramas. And yeah, we'll see you next time with a new episode of What a K-Drama. Bye.